Hi there my magical star beings, this is Psychic Siren Tarot and welcome to the channel. In today's reading we're going to be taking a look at what makes you attractive. So please be aware this is a general reading to only take what resonates and leave the rest. I'm now going to go ahead and show you your crystals. For pile number 1 we have this Amethyst crystal. For pile number 2, we have this Flourite crystal. And for pile number 3, we have Sodalite. I'm going to give you a few seconds to pick a pile. Pick whichever pile you're most drawn to. If you're drawn to more than one pile, you can pick 2 or all of them. Your intuition will always know best. You can also pause the video if you need more time, and if you are done picking a pile, please find the timestamps for your pile in the description box below, and then I will see you at your reading. Hi there my pile number 1s, if you chose this Amethyst crystal, this reading is for you. We're going to be taking a look at what makes you attractive. Please be aware this is a general reading to only take what resonates and leave the rest. So you pick the card Truth. I'm going to go ahead and add the rest of your cards for you. So we have the next card, Temple of Mary, Emotional Expression, Playful Innocence, and Exploitation. Okay, for the next card, we have Sekhmet with Be Strong. You are stronger than you think you are, and your strength assures a happy outcome. The next card we have is the Fool. The next card we have is the Nine of Emotions, which is the Nine of Cups. The next card we have is the Five of Materials, which is the Five of Pentacles. The next card we have is the Hermit, which is this card here. The next card we have is the Ace of Voices, which is the Ace of Swords. The next card we have is the World card. The next card we have is the Ace of Swords. The next card we have is the Moon. Lastly, we have the Star. Okay, my pile number 1s, now that we have your cards laid out, I see exactly what makes you so attractive. So first we see with the card Truth, we see this woman sitting by the water and the reflection of the water showing her. So I feel when you first meet people, you may reflect to them back the parts of themselves, which can either be seen as the most attractive thing in the world, or for some people it can kind of trigger them. But you know, since we're doing a reading on what makes you attractive, I feel for most of you this makes you really attractive to people in some type of way. So the best way I can describe this is that you sometimes come across as this mirror to others of truth, if that makes sense. So if someone comes towards you with, you know, the most positive intentions, they're going to get that back from you and the way you interact with them. Or let's say someone comes to you and they find you really, really sexy and attractive, you're going to mirror that back to them. Let's say they come to you and they kind of have ulterior motives towards them, you're going to confuse everything out of them. That's a feeling I get. I don't feel like all of you have this quality or trait. It's not to say that it's a bad thing. I think it's just sometimes we can mirror parts of others in ourselves, if that makes sense. So I'm seeing that very clearly. Or perhaps I could also take this as you're able to kind of relate to people on a deeper level. Because we see water and the reflection. So there's almost this energy of you're able to match people's energy when they come towards you. And if they're being silly towards you, you're able to match their energy. If they're being sarcastic towards you, you're able to match their energy. Those are just examples, but perhaps you're one of those people as well, and people find that really attractive. I'm noticing she's wearing a red dress, and there's red a lot in the background. Kind of looks like almost like volcanoes. It probably isn't, but it kind of looks like that to me, with like grass and mountainy tree areas. So that lets me know with her wearing red, that's the energy of you being in your personal power. When I think of red, I also think of someone that feels sexy and hot in whatever they wear, wherever they go, that really owns themselves. And even if you don't see yourself as having, qualities that are hard necessarily per se, it's just this feeling of you own how you look, and you look confident while you do it. You look like you have some type of power over how you are perceived in some way. Like you just walk into the room and all eyes on you, and you know it, and you own that. That's the feeling I get from this. And I get this feeling of fiery, hot energy. Like people look at you and just see that you're really intensely hot, is something I'm picking up on, even if you don't quite see this in yourself. And I don't feel like it's just your physical traits, but it's, your physical traits and your aura, your beauty. It's also your inner beauty, you know what I mean? I'm feeling like a lot of you people really like, your jawline, because I'm noticing her jawline here and the way her body looks, like her shoulders. Perhaps some people notice your shoulders or the chest area if you're a woman and find it really attractive. With the Be Strong card, perhaps some of you have very strong looking bodies, very fit. So some of you men probably look like you work out a lot, very strong bodies. For my women, maybe you just look very fit, is what I'm picking up on. And with the volcano, it's almost like people hold in this immense amount of attraction towards you, and it just blows up, because that's the feeling I get. Like people can't hold in their attraction for you for too long, because it will just blow up. That's the feeling I get, like hot lava, because you're so hot and fiery. But it's not just your physical looks, my pal number one. So yeah, in both of these images, the chest area is out in some way, the shoulders. So maybe that's something people look at a lot. If you wear clothes that show those areas of your body. Okay. For some of you, if you do like to cover your hair, people find it attractive because they notice the other parts of your body that really stand out. I'm also noticing lips. Something about your lips are really attractive. I feel like even though you are so fiery hot and people feel this immense amount of attraction towards you when they first meet you. There's also this sense of you being such a truthful and an honest person, and such a kind of person, a pure-hearted person, because we have Mother Mary coming up. You are a pure-hearted person that looks truthful in some type of way, that looks honest, that looks like a caring person, and that is something people find even more attractive about you, like a cherry on top, because to find someone that is really extremely physically attractive and then noticing their heart is beautiful too is just kind of like a cherry on top, is what I'm picking up on. So people find that very attractive because it's very rare that you see that in life. People that are truthful and honest, and what you see is what you get. So that is something I'm picking up on. I also feel like you are very playful with people, and people find that really attractive. With the Fool card, you're probably the type of person that I can like call on my phone or message on my phone and say, let's just go to this place here and do something adventurous or do something playful, and I feel like you'd be down for it. That's the feeling I get from you, or maybe the feeling other people get from you. Even if it's not necessarily true, people find you really playful to be around, really adventurous, someone they can go on road trips with, someone they can go traveling with, someone they can do fun things with, is what I'm seeing in your cards. That is what people find attractive about you, because people just want to go to new places with you, try new restaurants, try new shopping malls and things like that. That's what I'm seeing in your cards. And there's also this energy of you just being very innocent looking in some type of way, and that's not in a weird way, but there's this feeling of you are really attractive physically, but there's this feeling of you seem like a pure person. So there's this feeling of people not necessarily opening up about how attracted they are to you at first. Maybe that's why I was picking up on that volcano energy, because there's this innocence to you, like people just have this respect for you. And I'm noticing how she's covering up this area. So it's almost like people feel this immense amount of respect from you. And it's almost like they have to wait to be with you in that type of way. Maybe that's why I was picking up the volcano in your reading. But that's something I'm seeing that a lot of you hold, that people really just feel attracted to, because it's not like people want you to not be that way, but it's a kind of feeling of, when you work really hard for something to get something you want, and then after you work really hard for it and you get it, it's kind of like the best feeling ever. That's the feeling I get from people that wait to be with you in that way. Because it's like they worked hard for it and they actually put in work to be with you. So that's what I'm seeing. I'm also seeing that you seem like a very free and carefree person, even if you don't see yourself that way. And that's what makes you so attractive. You look carefree. Perhaps the way you dress as well seems very carefree. Like perhaps you're someone that likes loose clothing or flowy clothing. Or perhaps for some of you, your sense of style and fashion is just so chic. Or, the bags you like to wear, the hairstyles, because I'm picking up her hairstyle here. Some people just want to marry you with the veil here. That's very cool. I'm picking up some of you wear like those head wraps and people find it really attractive. Not for all of you, some of you. Some of you like to do your makeup in very authentic ways, and that's what people find attractive as well. And there's this feeling of people when they are physically attracted to you in some way, they want to build and grow a love with you, not just have you for short-term pleasure, if that makes sense. There's also this feeling of you being very loving and caring to people in a way that shows them you're kind of there for them in a way, and that's what people find very attractive about you. Because I feel like you have a way of guiding people out of sadness, out of those little moments of not feeling like your best self. You're really able to guide a person out of that, and that's what people find attractive about you. What people find really attractive about you, for some of you, like your hair. I'm seeing hair here. Some of you have really wavy hair. Some of you have straight hair that just looks really pretty, like people want to run their fingers through your hair. Some of you have hair that, like if you've ever been in the ocean and you've gotten out of the ocean and it kind of looks like mermaidy hair. Some of you love to color your hair crazy colors or just do your makeup in ways that are authentic to you, and that's what people find attractive. I'm also picking up with the moon card, some of you could be very curvy because the moon to me sometimes gives off that energy, but not always, so take it as it resonates. I'm also picking up some of you look really cute when you're just in your own little world thinking about something. Like the facial expressions you hold on your face are really cute. Even when you just have a blank stare on your face, you look really cute and attractive. Okay. There's this energy of what makes you really attractive is your ability to go out there and achieve the things you want in life with the World card. So that's something people find really attractive towards you, because not everyone is ambitious. You know, not everyone's really looking to go out there and create and achieve something for themselves, make their dreams come true in some type of way, and that's something people notice about you. People really find you attractive because you are able to sense, I feel like you're very empathic in a way. You're able to sense people's emotions and their deeper emotions and like perhaps what they need in that moment. You're able to see deep within a person's soul and figure out what they need, what type of love they need, what type of energy they need to kind of bring them to peace, to bring them to the serenity kind of energy. So yeah, that's something I'm picking up on your cards. With the Nine of Cups and the Genie lamp, I'm picking up the energy that you are someone that everybody wants. You may have a lot of characteristics everyone wants in a partner. You may have a lot of characteristics everyone wants in a friend. And you may have characteristics everyone just wants around, even in work with the World card. So that's something that is showing up, like perhaps you're someone that is really ambitious, really pretty, but also has a really beautiful heart, for example. So that's something there, like you're someone everyone could wish for in a partner and a friend, and it's something they've lacked, and it's something rare they will find when they find you. There's this feeling of when people find you, you're 1 in a million is what I'm hearing. They're showing me your spirit guides, those Pokemon cards. I don't really know much about Pokemon, but those ones that are really rare, something like that. That's your energy, and you're kind of rare to come across. You're 1 in a million, and a lot of people see you as the one that got away, is what I'm seeing, and that's what people find really attractive because they feel like they won't get you in someone else. People also find your mind really attractive, your ability to think deeply, your ability to hold a lot of intelligence, since we have the Ace of Swords coming up twice. Your ability to communicate and communicate in a very truthful and honest way, but still be kind. That is something people find extremely attractive about you, my pile number ones. And I feel like you're just someone people want to create long-lasting relationships with. Doesn't always have to be romantic, but that is something that is showing in your reading. And there's this energy of you just shining brightly, my pile number ones, and that really makes you very attractive. The fact that you just shine everywhere you go. You walk into the room and you shine, and you're not even just trying to shine, you're just being yourself. You shine with the way you talk, you shine with the way you just do things playfully and make people laugh, and you kind of just are there for them, for their emotions. You know what people need in moments. You shine in the way you achieve things. You shine in everything you do, my pile number ones. So that is what I am seeing in your reading. If you really like this reading, please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I can't wait to see you in my next reading. Bye! Hi there, my pile number twos. If you chose this Flourite crystal, this reading is for you. We're going to be taking a look at what makes you so attractive. So please be aware this is a general reading, to only take what resonates and leave the rest. I'm going to go ahead and add the rest of your cards. You chose the card Queen of Sheba with Secrets Revealed. So the next card we have is Golden Light Ray. Love and laughter, receiving and giving gifts, passionate projects. We have the High Priestess. You have divine knowledge that can help others through your spiritual teaching. We have the Sun card. We have the Three of Inspiration, which is the Three of Wands. We have the Hierophant card. We have the Nine of Inspiration, which is the Nine of Wands. We have the Knight of Inspiration, which is the Knight of Wands. We have the Two of Pentacles. We have the Knight of Cups. We have the High Priestess again, so that's interesting. And lastly, we have the Temperance card. So my pile number twos, now that we have your cards laid out, I see exactly what makes you so attractive. So with the Secrets Revealed card, I'm kind of getting the energy. It's not a secret how attractive you are amongst others. People just find you really, really attractive, and that's something people often kind of gossip about you, but not in a rude way, but just like, when you're kind of walking somewhere and oh, that person there has such a cute outfit on. Oh, that person there, their hair looks so gorgeous. We see curly hair in both these cards, so perhaps some of you have really beautiful curly hair. It doesn't have to resonate with everyone, just take the physical traits as they resonate. Maybe you're walking somewhere and your makeup's real nice done, and people are like, oh, do you see that person in their makeup? It looks so cute, like almost like hyping you up from afar but not telling you, if that makes sense. Or there's this feeling of like, if people have dated you in the past, them going and showing people your pictures and being like, oh my gosh, I dated my pal number twos. Like, am I not so lucky that I dated this person? And then they're kind of just talking about how you look, but in a really beautiful way, not in a gossipy mean way, but in a beautiful way. Like, oh, you're lying, blah 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 blah, that person is way too good looking for you, even if you don't think that yourself. That's something I just heard. Or let's say, sometimes people will just talk about you like, did you see that person over there? They're so attractive. Like, how did they get so pretty or handsome? That's the feeling I'm getting here. Or maybe sometimes people will just kind of and talk about like what you wore, your outfit. The feeling I'm getting, when celebrities wear things, like wear kind of outfits at these award show events and things like that. The feeling I get is when you wear outfits, it's like people talk about your outfits and what you wore and how you looked that day. Or like with your Instagram photos, if some of you, post on Instagram or TikTok, it's like I'm seeing sometimes people will send your video or your picture to their friend and say, look how hot this person is. That's the feeling I get here. So that's what people find extremely attractive about you, my pal number twos, and it's not a secret at all. It's very well known amongst people how attractive you are. But I also feel like you have many secret admirers, friendship, lovers, everything of the sorts. You have a lot of secret admirers and people that kind of keep their thoughts inside for you because they think that you already know how attractive you are. So there's this feeling I get like people just see you being so attractive, see your dress, see how you did your makeup that day, see how you did your hair that day, but choose not to compliment you because they feel like you already should know because of how attractive you seem to them. And it's like they may not tell you outright how beautiful or handsome you are, okay? And there's also a feeling of just people holding in their feelings, not revealing that secret in some type of way because they almost feel like you're just so attractive that they're kind of like out of your league. So they kind of shoot themselves down before they can even try. Or they just think that maybe you wouldn't like them back. I'm not quite sure. For some of you, this is a really random message, but people find your interior design attractive, like when they walk into your home. Okay. That's something I'm seeing. Some of you look really good on Instagram, on TikTok, like you're really photogenic is something I'm seeing. And you could be caught in very like natural moments as we see, women laughing here. You could be caught or captured in ways like that really just show your beauty in an authentic way. So people find you very attractive and they kind of hold in their feelings for you for a very long time with the camel here because, the camel can hold in, I think it has like humps on its back to hold in water, I think, if I'm not mistaken. And when I said humps on its back, I was now hearing the song from Fergie, my hump, my hump, my hump. So maybe that's something people like about you, like your body. Yeah, something I'm picking up on. Something I'm seeing very clearly is hair, like curly hair, as I mentioned before. Some of you have really beautiful smiles. Some of your noses scrunch up like when you smile, and that's something people find beautiful. Or some of you just do silly facial expressions that people really find attractive. You could have your own unique facial expressions that you don't even realize you do. Okay, I'm seeing your fashion style is really unique and beautiful and authentic. Okay. And I was not going to say this because this is an 18 plus reading, but people find your body extremely attractive, like they want to see you like this. Okay, so that's something there. People find your playful presence really is extremely attractive as well, because golden light ray, love and laughter, is right opposite the sun. So there's this feeling of people find you really attractive because of how playful you are, how you can laugh with them, how you can smile with them, how just kind of carefree you are. Some of you look really good in crop tops or really look good in jumpsuits, is something I'm seeing. Or the fashion you wear kind of just looks magical on you. This is a specific message for some of you. Some of you are in the beauty industry, like hairstylists, or you make clothes, and that's what people find attractive. Or some of you are creative in some type of way with the Sun card, and that's what people find attractive. People find it attractive when you give them thoughtful gifts, or when you kind of do something that is very thoughtful for them, is something I'm seeing in your cards. And there's also this feeling of, the Queen of Sheba was this very independent woman, she was very much extremely rich, you know what I mean? So perhaps some of you could have that energy of like being very independent, but at the same time, people find that attractive because so I'm hearing that quote, Mom, I don't need a rich man, I am a rich man, for some of my women there. Like, you just give off this very independent vibe, and that's what people find attractive. You also give off this vibe of queen vibes, queen, king vibes. Like, you hold yourself to a high standard, and that makes you even more attractive. And, with the sunset energy here in the back, I feel like you are that energy of a sunset. When you see the sun setting and it's just so beautiful, you need to even take a picture of it. That's the feeling I get when people look at you, my pile number twos. It's just sunshine and sparkly. You are that sunshine energy, literally. Sunset's energy, so beautiful and magical. They're showing me champagne, so you're a celebration to be around. Your spirit guide showed me that, so that is something people find attractive about you. And I just noticed the fireworks here. So you're fun to celebrate with and just have around, and in terms of like playful moments, and that's what people find attractive. I'm picking up like when you smile, when you laugh, people want to kiss you. So that's really cute. And with the High Priestess showing up twice, you're really intuitive. You can read people like a book, and that is something people find attractive because you know your worth, but you also trust yourself. And there's this feeling of you can tell when a person has negative intentions or bad energy, and there's just this feeling of, I don't know why they find it attractive per se, but they do. So for friends, I'm feeling like maybe it helps them in a way because, you'd say, oh, that person is not a good person to date. Like, I get bad vibes from this person and they'll trust you. Or in terms of like someone that wants to date you, maybe they find it attractive or sexy because they kind of want you to read them like a book. Like, that kind of playfulness of like, okay, you're intuitive, tell me what I'm thinking, that kind of playful feeling. That's what I feel people almost like want to pull your leg about, but they find it really attractive. People find the fact that you're so wise, even in the face of adversaries. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. In difficult moments, you know what I mean? You're just kind of wise. You know how to kind of follow your higher self and follow your intuition, even in difficult moments, even in challenging moments in your life. You know, when you just feel like everything is so I can't use words today. Maybe this is how people are around you. Like, they almost can't use words. Logic goes out of the window when they're around you. Okay, so you know when stressful moments are like making you contract in a way and like almost breathe in, there's that feeling of you are able to kind of move through those moments without following fear, by following your higher self and your own inner guidance and wisdom. And people find that really attractive because you're able to move your way out of stressful situations. They're showing me, you know, in military, when they go under those nets and they kind of have to crawl through it. That's what they're showing me, your spirit guides. And the fact that you're just able to plan and move forward in life step by step and not kind of follow everyone else's thoughts. You follow your own path and direction, and you create it for yourself, and you kind of have this domino effect in other people's lives where you really change other people's lives with your wisdom or intellect in some type of way. So some of you could actually use gifts of some kind. Like, some of you could actually be tarot readers. Just take it as it resonates. And with the Knight of Wands, I think people find you really sexy and really hot and really attractive. Like, for some of you, your bodies are extremely attractive, and that's what people find attractive about you. So I'm also seeing you're very charming, you're very balanced and giving and loving, and you seem like a pure person with a pure heart, very angelic in a way, and you're just very charming to come across. You know, that's what people find really attractive about you. I'm seeing that you shine in your own magical way, and you kind of are like seen as a good luck charm to some. I don't know how, but it's kind of like when you're around, things just run smoothly. I think it's your energy. There's almost this feeling of, even if you're really giving, people want to give back to you and pour into you. Your ability to transform yourself and your life is really attractive, as well as your ability to walk away from things that don't necessarily serve you, my pile number 2s. So that was your reading on what makes you attractive. I really hope that this reading resonated. If it did, please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I can't wait to see you in my next reading. Bye! Hi there, my pile number 3s. We're going to be looking at what makes you attractive. If you chose the Sodalite crystal, this reading is for you. You also chose the card Yamaya with Awakening. I'm going to go ahead and add the rest of your cards for you, but please be aware this is a general reading, to only take what resonates and leave what doesn't. So for your cards, we have Well-Being with Self-Preservation, Service to Spirit, and Youthful Experience. We have Compassion with Release judgments about yourself and others, and focus on the love and light that is within everyone. We have here the 9 of Wands. We have the Temperance card. We have the Awakening card. We have the Muse of Emotions, which is the King of Cups. And the Awakening card is the Judgment card in this tarot deck. We have the Ace of Emotions, which is the Ace of Cups. We have the Ten of Swords. We have the Six of Pentacles. We have the Empress. And lastly, we have the Fool. Okay, my pile number 3s. Now that we have your cards laid out, I see exactly what makes you so attractive. So the first thing I'm noticing, this lady's smile, her beautiful laughter. So perhaps for a lot of you, your laughter, your smiles are extremely attractive, and people just love to watch you laugh, love to hear you laugh, love to see you smile. They may even just, say silly jokes or just be very silly in front of you to see you smile and laugh more. You may have even heard compliments like, you have such a gorgeous laugh, you have such a beautiful laugh, you look so beautiful when you laugh. And even in your moments of like laughing in an ugly, messy way, like where you're just really, really laughing hard, that's also what people find attractive about you, my pile number 3s. So yeah, I'm picking up like your playfulness, your ability to stay playful in life and, have fun and smile and laugh is what people find really attractive about you. People also find your you may have that same thing as pile number 2 where like people talk to you and they're just so attracted to you that they can't speak. That logic literally goes out of the door. You may have very juicy lips is something I'm seeing in your cards. Like people really find your lips very attractive, very kissable. Okay, some of you have very good jawlines that people find very attractive. And your cheeks, like some of you have really full cheeks, some of you have nice cheekbones, as we see with this lady here. Some of you have really attractive eyebrows, noses, eyes. For some of you, the way you do your makeup really accentuates your beauty. Okay, for some of you, earrings, jewelry, things like that make you really seem very attractive. Okay. I'm also picking up some of your fashion style with the Empress card. Some of you have a very beautiful fashion style, and that's what people find really attractive. You have that energy of the rose, as we see in this well-being card. The rose is always blooming. The rose relates to that energy of beauty, of romance. So I feel like you naturally just draw people in with your beauty. When you just see a garden of roses and you just want to stare at it all day because it just captures you in and you want to smell the roses. Some of you have beautiful scents where people really find the way you smell irresistible. Okay, some of you have signature perfumes you wear is something I'm seeing. And there's this feeling of like people want to take pictures of you, people want to just look at you all day. That's how attractive you are, my pile number 3s. And the feeling I'm also getting here, some of you have been on the beach in swimwear, and people have found you really attractive, or you've been on holiday somewhere or been somewhere sunny where there's just this kind of playful vibe or aura of the place, and people have found you really physically attractive is something I'm seeing. Like let's say you went somewhere recently, like roller coaster rides or doing something fun and adventurous with the Fool card, or just traveling in general. Doesn't have to be at the beach. That's something I am seeing, that, you know, when you're out and about in places like that, people find you really beautiful. So Spirit is showing me, you know, the Little Mermaid where she sings and she says, wish I could be part of your world. There's this feeling of people seeing how attractive you are and wishing they could be part of your world, because your world seems magical and beautiful and fun and playful. Even when there's challenges, we make the challenges fun in your world, is what I'm seeing, you know, with that Nine of Wands energy. There's this feeling of just people wish they could be part of your world because your world seems so lively and so colorful. They wish they could just share a chapter of their lives with you, or a whole book of their lives with you, is something I'm picking up on. There's this feeling like people want to travel with you. People want to do fun things with you. People find you extremely irresistible. I'm hearing shea butter baby, something like that. Some of you have really soft skin that people love to touch, or they kind of fantasize about touching your skin because your skin looks very soft and juicy, is something I'm seeing that people find extremely attractive. There's almost this feeling also like she gives me this mermaidy vibe, so perhaps you kind of lure people in. People feel like they're being lured in by how attractive you are. But not only do you have all these gorgeous looks to you and handsome looks to you, my pile number 3s, but I also feel like you have a beautiful heart, and that is something people find extremely attractive about you. Because you're extremely physical attractive, but you're also attractive in your heart because you really care for others. You really have compassion for others. You care about other people's well-being, physical, mental, emotional, you know what I mean? And you're not a judgmental person. You really just take others at face value, and you see kind of like the love and light within everyone. You try to give everyone the benefit of the doubt, and there's this feeling of everywhere you go, you bring the sunshine, sunsets, confetti energy with wherever you go, this rose energy. I'm hearing like people can kind of get devoted to you if they fall in love with you because of how attractive you are. They kind of devote themselves to you. They want to give to you always. You may just have people just love to buy you gifts, or love to pay for things for you, or just love to spoil you, even if it's not in a monetary way. Like I'm picking up lovers wanting to massage your feet, or just like treat you well by cooking for you, that kind of energy, running your bath water. Kind of just spoiling you is what I'm seeing here in your cards. There's this feeling of you also being really balanced even through the challenges, finding ways to stay calm through any challenge you are currently experiencing, and that's what people find very attractive about you, my pile number 3s. Because even if you are feeling stressed during challenges, you know, we see this woman smiling even though she has these challenges with the Nine of Wands energy. So, you know, maybe you may also be someone that is happy to take on challenges because, or happy to do something that is a little bit challenging because it really tests your limits and allows you to be competitive with yourself, and that's what people find attractive. People see you, you know, when I said like, wish they could be part of your world. You know, with the Awakening card, I'm kind of like getting that head in the clouds vibe. Because people sometimes see you daydream or just be in your own world, and they kind of just wish they could see what's in your head and live in your head and kind of be in that head in the clouds energy with you. So people often want to be a part of your world and know what's going on in your mind. and they find that very interesting about you. Like they want to know what's on your mind, what you kind of want to express to the world is what I'm seeing. And people find your ability to feel things very deeply and kind of let that energy move through you and see life as a beautiful sensation with we can have painful sensations on earth, but we can also have really beautiful sensations on earth, and you feel everything really deeply to the point where everything is an experience, even the bad things. And that's what people find really attractive about you, because you inspire others to feel things on a deep emotional level. Because when we can feel things on a deeper level, we really are experiencing life. Even in the bad moments, even in the beautiful moments, we're experiencing everything, every sensation. And with the starfish showing up twice, there's this energy of, the starfish, you can cut off its leg, but the leg will grow back. You have that regenerative energy. So I kind of also see it in this card. Some of you, just look very young for your age, or you just look like you're growing like fine wine in your age. Or for some of you, there's this energy of your personality, like if someone could hate on the way you look, you would find a way to become even more attractive. If someone were to put you down in any way for any talent or gift you had, you would make it grow even more and shine even brighter. That's the feeling I get from you, my pile number 3s. And you have this strong energy to you where nothing can break you, and that's what people find really attractive about you, because they feel that inspiration from it. But not only can nothing break you, people have tried to put you down. And I do feel like since you're so attractive, you may attract some jealousy, but there's this energy of nothing can break you, nothing can put you down. It's kind of reminded me of what I said to my friend today. She was laughing, and I said the way you laugh kind of reminded me of Harley Quinn, because I saw like a vision of Harley Quinn being punched when she was laughing, but we were speaking about something very emotional to her. Okay, so like I saw a vision of Harley Quinn being punched, and then like blood on her lips, and then her laughing, and then punching the person back. So I don't know why Spirit just showed me that there's this feeling of, life can get you down, but you get back up, you dust yourself off, you have some blood on your teeth, you laugh, and then you punch them back in the face. Not necessarily physically, but like this feeling of I will come back stronger, and I will glow up, and I will level up in my life, and you'll be sorry you even put me down in the first place. Does that make sense? So you really prove people wrong in that sense, and you really come back stronger each time someone tries to knock you off of your feet. And that is what people find very attractive about you, as well as your ability to really connect with people on a deep emotional level and be emotionally vulnerable with others. That's what people find really beautiful about you, and really really attractive about you, because they can really connect with you on a deep emotional and intimate level. And I feel like you treat everyone like family. You really have this loving, caring energy to you. Like you care about everyone on this planet. You care about every little being on this planet, animals, things like that is something I'm picking up on. And that's what people find attractive about you. There's this feeling of you attracting a lot of romance towards you, but not just because of your physical looks. There's this energy of like people want to have long-term relationships and connections with you, but people also just want to start new friendships with you. A lot of new people are always attracted to you. in some type of way and want to start something new with you, is something I'm picking up on your cards. But at the same time, I also feel like with the Empress energy, you have this very slow energy to you. Like, how do I put this in words? Like, you have this energy of taking it at your own pace, taking life at your own pace, kind of just going with the flow, not slow energy. That's what I was trying to explain. Maybe I didn't explain it correctly. Taking everything like kind of at your own pace and going with the flow. You have this very peaceful vibe to you, but also really beautiful, because the Empress is the energy of Venus. Venus is the planet of love, beauty, the fact that we also have the roses here. So you have this very Venusian energy to you that makes you very attractive, my pile number 3s. And like I said, people just want to give to you in some type of way, like give you gifts, give you compliments. People really just want to give to you and pour into you. People find the fact that you're able to kind of go out there and achieve something in terms of your career and money, they find really attractive, as well as your ability to kind of look at life from a fresh set of eyes each day and look at each experience and moment like a new magical moment that you can really make the most of. And that's what people find attractive about you. You know how I said you kind of lure people in like a mermaid? I'm still getting that feeling as well. But there's also this feeling of like, if they have bad intentions towards you, they kind of get a little bit, I wouldn't say obsessive over you, but this feeling of like, you draw them in and then they self-sabotage and then they lose you in the process, if that makes sense, if they have negative intentions towards you. You also have this ability to help people transmute their deepest feelings. That is what people find very attractive about you. Maybe they don't realize it themselves, but you're very comforting and nurturing in your energy, and you're open and vulnerable with your emotions. So you help people do the same, and then when they do that, it's kind of healing for them. And I'm kind of getting the energy that people just find a lot of joy being around you, and that's what they find attractive about you. You're always growing as a person. Your beauty is always growing as well. And there's this feeling of like people just wanting to create romantic relationships with you, commit to you. That is the energy I'm seeing. So that was your reading, my pile number 3s on what makes you attractive. I really hope that this reading resonated. If it did, please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. And I can't wait to see you in my next reading. Bye!